Let me hear you say. 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 I'm a product of my environment. From Jolly Ollie to the Benjamin. Pin game special coming straight out of Wanky Land. Better call Simmons for my true crown. I've been on my Robbie Fisher the way I be making moves now. I handle beef like I'm Marty Green. So Susan can keep the money by any means. Yeah, she worked for it. Her role don't need an Oscar. And if you read too deep, you an imposter like Madam Blanche. By any chance you encounter any laughing lady, I can see how the headless cabbie would be going crazy. Yahoo, so the proof's in the lemon pudding, but turning down $1 million is kinda off-putting. It's just business. Torvo, when you do the math, I see more stuff and Pasquinate with a cheating path. Word to Gertrude, call me agent number 9. I keep my wins simple like father at Christmas time. Let me hear you say. 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 As I double down on this staircase, I'ma protect what's mine like a home base. In that case, I'm the little engine that could, waiting on 53rd Street, cause urban legends are good, and that's the big scoop. Nothing fabricated. If you're gonna get Marty, then freeze frame the visual data. Running in the cool jerks like Frankie G, you will face the music more than Sewer King, cause timing is everything. Hogan with the stopwatch for a fight. It's not a secret when Gerald when he rides a bike. I'm the bold kid that you want to avoid. I make them say the whole thing, Rhonda Wellington Lloyd, cause I was born to be a geek with a glass of nut. They clear a Wittenberg, tuck her out in the spot. So, and you'll be fine. The bullies in due time can catch a dangerous lumber from all of these Mickey K lines. Let me hear you say. 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 I'm a product of my environment. From Jolly Ollie to the Benjamin. Pin game special coming straight out of Wanky Land. Better call Simmons for my true crown. I've been on my Robbie Fisher the way I be making moves now. I handle beef like I'm Marty Green. So Susan can keep the money by any means. Yeah, she worked for it. Her role don't need an Oscar. And if you read too deep, you an imposter like Madam Blanche. By any chance you encounter any laughing lady, I can see how the headless cabbie would be going crazy. Yahoo, so the proof's in the lemon pudding, but turning down $1 million is kinda off-putting. It's just business. Torvo, when you do the math, I see more stuff and Pasquinate.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded blur the corn here. Let me turn this down a little bit so that way people don't think I'm trying to blow them out the frame. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves. Do what I tell you to always do. Hopefully you're washing these, covering this, staying as far away as you need to, looking out for yourselves, your loved ones, and each other. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Tonight, I'm trying something different. I've been using Streamlab OBS for years, and I've been loyal to it. I've been faithful to it. It's by normal indications, it's helped me out a great deal. But tonight, I'm delving into something different. I'm actually using Prism. Prism gives me everything. Wildcat, what's going on, my friend? How you doing, man? Thank you for popping up in here. Look who I bu- Hey, Mick, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? Thank y'all so much for popping up in here. I decided that I wanted to try something different, try something new, because truth be told, I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't want to keep putting money into the platforms that I'm using to stream. So, a friend of mine, a bunch of my friends of mine, Lainey from Geek by Heart, also Lady Mandalore, told me about Prism. And I checked out Prism, easy to set up, across the board, probably one of the easiest things. And of course, my brain went off kilter for a little bit. But once I got back on track, because I've been busy doing everything else, I got it set up, checked it out, entered into it, enrolled, and lo and behold, it's been phenomenal. So right now, you guys are helping me gauge this. So do me a favor. If this looks good, if you like what you're hearing, if I sound good, if it looks fantastic, put it in the chat or give me a thumbs up, something to let me know, because the key thing here is I'm going to proceed forward. I'm getting back into my streaming. And yes, I know it is late, but I'm getting back into my streaming, and the best time to do it, what is that on my desk? No. And the best time to do it is when you have a moment. Today has been busy. When I say busy, busy, it's been busy, busy, because I have been meetings on top of meetings on top of meetings. Had the podcast tonight with Lady Mandalore from Room Full of Blurs. Shout out to her. We had an amazing guest on here, Young Deuces. That young man, I see great things continuing to happen for him. But I have been trying to get back into the stream. Cool, it looks good and sounds good. We know about Tess. I know y'all do. And shout outs to our family plays games. Let me tell you, Starla, Mick, and Grant, I love this family. When I tell you to have a black family who is big into board games and tabletop gaming, strong and serious advocates for it, I'm on board with them 1000%. And y'all go check them out. Follow them on YouTube. Definitely follow them on YouTube. Follow them on Twitch and any other platforms. Go to their I want to say, I don't know if you're on TikTok, but I know you're on Instagram. Go on Instagram. Our family plays games, and that's exactly what they do. They talk about anything and everything. Oh, I know. I love you guys. I cannot wait for the day that I finally meet y'all. I am looking forward to that day more than you will ever know, because it's gonna be a bop. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be incredible. But I wanted to get back into streaming. You are everywhere, but okay, good, good. I need to get rid of my X account because I'm not on it for really. There's really nothing there, nothing redeeming. So I need to get rid of it, and I'm gonna get back into my stream, getting back into my stream schedule. So as I say to everyone, thank you for the subs, thank you for the bits, thank you for the follow, thank you for the love. I feel you. I just started branching, put streaming onto YouTube and not just Twitch. Yeah, I was actually doing that too. At one point, I was doing it on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. And someone said, well, what about TikTok? Nah, there's enough wannabes out there trying to do their thing. They will bring on to have topics of discussion with all of these people that really don't do anything. And I want to be able to not only stream on here, but I also want to have my show on here as well, the Blurticorn Convos. And I do that historically every Friday, but I'm gathering different guests and bringing more people on. And I've had folks on that have been incredible. Excuse me. Yes, it is late, and I am so sorry. We're going to meet for sure. Next year, we're going at... Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to be at PAX Unplugged this year. I got my official email telling me that my content creators badge has been approved. So I'm excited about that. That is next month. We also have our local anime convention here. I'll be working that. So technically right now I'm on break, but this is a perfect opportunity to get back into my groove, getting back into my creative stream. I've got YouTube ideas popping up in my head. Now, here's a thing that I have learned since I've been gone. A lot of people venture into TikTok because TikTok will, if you hit the right moment and if you get the right viral moment, you could go from here to here. But that's never been me. That's never been my thing. I've always been about the message. What am I trying to convey? What am I trying to say? What am I trying to do? And a lot of people tend to forget that. There are a lot of positive people on TikTok who will put on the messages. And I do that too because you never know whose life you're going to touch. You never know who's going to need that moment of positivity or that uplifting energy and that encouragement and that motivation. You never know who's going to need that. So I personally enjoy doing that. I've always said, and I continue to say, I never want to be famous. I want to be well off. I want to be comfortable, but I don't want to be famous because, oh gosh, excuse me, fame means nothing if there is nothing behind it. If it has no foundation, it means nothing. Now, I like being well known. I like being respected because I can return that same respect that's given to me. If someone gives me love and shows me that adoration, I can return that as well. Especially lots of good friends going to PAX this year. I know, I can't wait. PAX Unplugged has become one of my favorite conventions. It is on my list of mandatory cons to go to. Now, on that same note, I will be a guest. Never ever been. I'm a special guest at Page, which is the Pennsylvania Area Gaming Expo in Philadelphia on my birthday weekend. So I am looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. I've never guessed it before. I'm now officially a panelist at DragonCon, which this year was incredible. 6 panels, no waiting, moderated one of them. It was so surreal because I've been going to Dragon since 2012. And only this year, my friend Channing Sherman of Black Geeks of Dragon Con, shout out to him. He reached out to me and says, "Hey, you want to be on a panel?" I said, "Sure." He sends me a list of panels that I could potentially be on. I'm like, "Well, okay." Well, and see me, I'm thinking, "Okay, I'll put these down and I won't get selected." But I always try to maintain that humble mindset. I ended up being on 6 and moderating one of them, which was incredible because that one panel that I moderated, I was on it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others, and 4 of them I'm friends with. And that panel went so smooth. I could not have asked for anything better, and I couldn't have been more grateful and humbled and appreciative. That was part of the diversity track. And then I had the other 5 panels. Well, a correction. 2 of the panels were part of the diversity track. One was impromptu. I was supposed to be on the Hot Ones panel where they ask you questions and eat wings, hot wings. I said, no, that's not going to happen. So I ended up being on the Being a Blurred panel with my man Skip88, Skip.88, also known as Blurred Over. And that was a groove and that was a bop. I ended up getting a chance to panel with a couple of people that I have admired for years for their work in the fandom, in the Blurred fandom. And for me, it's always about community. It's always about community. Now, PAX, I have started to build a community there, which is wonderful. DragonCon, I've had one all these years and just it continues to grow every year. BlurredCon, as you all know, if you don't know, I am the director of tabletop gaming for Blurred, and that's been incredible. This will be 17. Wow, this year coming up is year 9. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Subtract the 20. Yeah, that'll be 9. Lots of good friends. Fame brings issues. Yeah, it does. And that's why I never want to be famous for that. And thank you for quoting that. I never want to be famous. That's the last thing I ever want to do. I just want to be respected in specific circles. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I haven't had these issues, and all of a sudden now I'm sneezing. You know what? That means something great's about to happen. But I digress. I just like building community. I like meeting the people who have had an influence on my journey and tell them thank you. Thank you for influencing me. Thank you for providing me with that positive energy and that motivation. Every time I see anybody that I admire on their groove doing something, it motivates me to do something. And I've been working to get back into that groove. I'm actually closer back into my regular stream schedule and content creation schedule than I was a while ago. February, I had a loss. I lost my dad. And this past October 1st was his birthday, first one without him. So definitely in the melancholy, emotional mindset. But one thing my father always taught me is if you're true to it, stay true to it. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anyone push you off the road. Do not be dissuaded. Continue to move forward because the only one that can stop you truly is you. And he was right. The only one that can truly stop me is me, and I refuse to be stopped. Um, from time to time, you'll see me look over here because I want to make sure that we're looking good on YouTube and on Twitch. And I know not a lot of people are here, and I appreciate everyone who comes in here. Now, the next step to this test is I'm going to bring up a game and we're going to play. I think I will bring up Master Duel because I wasn't sure what game I was going to bring up. It was either Elder Signs Omens or Master Duel. Now, if you've never played Elder Signs Omens, it is an incredible game. It comes off. It's basically the mobile version of Elder Signs, and Elder Signs is a HP Lovecraftian game where the object is you play a detective and you're trying to prevent the Elder Ones from coming into this world by gathering what are known as Elder Signs. And you're trying to prevent the monsters from coming in and collecting what are known as Doom tokens. So whoever, it's a race. It's a race against time and also to keep from losing your health and your sanity. Brilliant. All right, so we're going to jump over here to the other screen. There we go. It looks good so far. Oh yeah, it looks fantastic. I know at this stage a lot of people are either asleep or asleep. So it looks good. All right, so we'll draw a pack for that. How do I sound, by the way? I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely know that feeling. Lost my dad 2 days after Thanksgiving. Oh wow, man. My heart and prayers definitely go out. I had to check up on my stepmom and I checked up on my family and everyone seemed to be holding up okay for the most part. What we got? Uh Nothing earth shattering. Regenesis? If a monster with 2500 original attack or defenses on the field, you can special summon this card. You can only special summon Regenesis warrior once per turn. You can only use. Okay, it's a warrior type. So, that's something that I could use in one of my warrior decks. But, being that I primarily use Gravekeepers, I don't see that. So, that isn't okay. That isn't okay. Alright, those are all the notifications. Let's go ahead and get my rewards. I've only earned one for that's for logging in. Yes. Little by little, they all add up, especially when you're looking for something specific. And right now, I'm not looking for anything specific. I had an epic duel the last time I played. I ended up playing someone from Japan who was running a deck that's becoming what is known as the meta. And my gosh, that was a nail biter, but it worked out so well. It was incredible. It was incredible. I have no complaints whatsoever. I won. And let me tell you, when I tell you I slumped and I had to kind of check my person to see if it was all still there. I was kind of doing that. It was crazy, but it was fun. And you know what? I feel like giving it another shot. Uh, let's see. You know what? Here we go. Keepers of the Grave. My thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. One day we're gonna see Ravensburger do Disney's Lorcana and put it on a platform that's solid across the board. Oh yeah, I'm going first. I would love to see that because I love playing Lorcana. If you don't know what that is a Disney trading card game created by the company Ravensburger, and they've done an amazing job with the game itself. I enjoy it. I've been playing it not since day one, but almost since day one. All right, so what we got here? Ooh, they never give me exactly what I'm looking for, so we'll set that there. That's crazy. I've been rewatching old Yu-Gi-Oh episodes. Yeah, they've been doing it a lot on YouTube here lately. I'm gonna set it. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all I got right now. My decks do not have any cards that are considered meta, hand traps, one card combos, none of that. I still prefer the method of working through the cards that I have until I get to what I need. Alright, so he can't figure out what I'm playing. So, in a lot of ways, it's a bit scary for him. So, I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to set that. And I'm going to pass. The crazy thing is, they don't know what I have, and I don't know what they have. But it's always about filling out your opponent. Depending on what card he plays first, will tell me what direction I'm going. What? Is he playing World Chalice? Alright, so let's set that. Let's do a flip summon. We're gonna grab Commandant. Actually, no. Actually, no. Let's. That's a good one. You know what? But that's okay. We're gonna bring out. We're gonna bring out Recruiter. We're going to summon Descendant. Going to use Descendant's effect. Wait a minute. There's nothing that's preventing me from using his effect. So what are we doing? This is weird. There's nothing that's keeping me from doing anything. But it won't let me do anything. Because this effect is I contribute a Gravekeeper. And who are you trying to summon? No. It's literally making me fight. Alright, so let's go to main phase 2. It's not letting me do anything. That's weird. There's nothing removed or in the grave that's keeping me from doing this. Okay, I'm totally lost. I am totally lost on this. It's supposed to let me use his effect. But for some reason it's not. What in the world? It's not letting me do anything. It's literally not letting me use the effect. I do not understand this. Alright, so you know what? Screw it. That is nuts that it would not let me do that. I think it's glitching. You know what's crazy is I should have did that before. I am a moron. Nothing else, I finally get to do it. And that's all I really care about. Alright, there we go. I've actually considered getting back into it. Vanguard has gotten insane as of late. They're adding something new. Well, they've added something new in the past couple of years called energy generators, which is another mechanic that they've added. The different archetypes. Like I said, I play Lorcana. Vanguard has changed so much that I'm genuinely just not interested in playing. Okay, this is so weird. Why? Okay, so let's cancel. So let's just end this. All right, already. Is it glitching? Stop asking me. Stop asking me. That is so weird that it would just. Okay. Um, I don't know what that was all about, but that was unusual. And I also play Marvel Snap. Yeah, Vanguard. Card Fight Vanguard. It is a trading card game from a company called Bushiroad. Bushiroad also owns New Japan Pro Wrestling. They've got two, actually three pretty popular games out right now. Card Fight Vanguard, Shadowverse, and Vice Schwartz. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Is there any reason why it would not let me do anything with card effects? That's just weird. So we're gonna try one more. Hey Bama, what's going on, man? What's up with you? Thank you for popping up in here on my test stream tonight. Yes, perfect. I'm playing someone from an Asian country, which means I'm going to lose. But that's not necessarily true because the last time I played someone from an Asian country, I won. But that was a nail biter because the deck he was running could be considered part of the metagame. And if you're not sure what the metagame is, it's basically the decks are that are the best for winning. Nothing. All right, so let's do this. Perfect. We're going to activate. We're going to set. Let's activate that. I'm going to take a Gravekeeper from my deck. And I'm going to bring in one of my homies. Boom. I don't like Hearthstone. Hearthstone will always earn my wrath because before there was Hearthstone, it was the World of Warcraft trading card game, and I loved that fraggin' game. That game was metric tons of fun. And they decided, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually getting back into playing Marvel Snap. But the World of Warcraft trading card game was a lot of fun because it played just like the game itself. And I even had the honor of being a part of the World Championships when it came to San Diego. And that was a blast. And then when I found out later that I said, okay, they're going to do an electronic version, and they decided to do Hearthstone. Little did I know they were going to do away with the WoW game completely and invest all the properties, all the bits and pieces into Hearthstone, and I was not happy. I was not happy about that at all. I stopped around the time Mid Stride was the meta and still got the Aquaforce complete with Z Dragon, although I doubt it would be. Nah, no, unfortunately, it won't be. And I say that simply because the game itself has advanced so much. Do that. It's advanced so much that what was considered meta back then is what they call premium format. Because you have standard and premium. Premium is everything. Nah, I enjoy WoW. I played as a paladin. Okay, Terratop. Can add a speed Roy. Okay, I'm not going to do that. That's gonna be my ace in the hole. Only 4 cards in there. Okay, so if I do 2, 25, 27, 29. That still gives me 2,900. Cherubini. Okay. No. No, that's true. However, comma, they did away with that. They decided to invest in Hearthstone, which I wasn't too keen on when they did that. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do it, and we'll bring my man out and about. So, what games are everyone currently playing now? I'm curious. Of course, Cherubini. You can send one level 3, then target one burning abyss monster. It gains attack defense equal to attack defense to the monster sent to the graveyard. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is this adventure? This is an adventure deck. I've never played against one of these before. Back in the day, this deck was a menace. Absolute freaking menace. Yep, they're playing. Yep, they're playing this. Here we go. So I'm curious to see what they do with this. But I still enjoy card games. That's why Borderlands 4. Oh, okay. The last Borderlands I played was 2. Couldn't get into it, and I stopped. I'm actually video game wise, like the last game that I played besides Diablo 3 was Shadow Man. Still love that franchise. Still love Shadow Man. That was a phenomenal game. I have it on my Dreamcast, my Nintendo 64, and I have it here on my PC. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. You can target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Okay. That's fine. You did me a favor. I knew he was gonna do that, you bastard. That's fine. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew as soon as he got rid of Necro Valley. First he had to push my Supernaturalist back in the deck in order to do anything. This is where we call watching a movie because now I have to wait for him. I have nothing against anyone from Asia, but the decks they all play are just like meta. They literally have every single thing because they don't want to take a punch to the face. Predaplan Verite. Mm-hmm. Let's see what you're going to do here, Spunky. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I should have known this was going to happen. You can try. I ain't no choice. Uh, some of the older decks, they just they're ridiculous. Here, let's put out everything out here. And yes, he's gonna hammer my face in. Took out my whole field. If I don't pull something, that does me no good now. Actually, hold on, it does. Yep. Ah, doggone it. It wouldn't let me do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll concede to that. I'm going to surrender that. There's no point. I used to have those, but I sold them. So hopefully you guys are doing okay. I appreciate you popping in on my little test stream here. Um, I know at this time of night, everybody over on that other side, they are wide awake and they are doing their best to do everything. And since you happen to mention Marvel Snap, Bama, let's go into Marvel Snap. Download content. You can always rely on Steam to continue making sure that folks are updated on everything. But I'm just glad to get back into the stream. I'm not gonna stay up as late because my hours at work have changed. Um, Here I was thinking we have a uh employee appreciation event tomorrow night, and I'm thinking, okay, well, because on Mondays I'm normally closing shift, and I'm thinking, okay, cool, I get a whole day to do whatever. Oh no, I get my schedule. Them jokers got me coming in as opening shift, and then turn around and go to this event. I just want to say, who thought this was a great idea? Hmm? Who thought this was a fantastic idea? Because if you're talking about giving me my hours, you're a little late. Because my hours working tomorrow, the pay period stopped today. Well, yesterday. Well, yeah, today. So tomorrow that just goes into my normal hours. No, I would rather have a whole day to go and have fun with my fellow coworkers. I may not even want to be bothered after I deal with people all day. And you want me to deal with other people? Man, you can kiss my hoo ha. That's how I feel about it. Okay, hopefully that went to a noble purpose. All right, I'm gonna do one snap game. I'm not doing high voltage. Let me go ahead and get my free stuff here. If y'all have never played Marble Snap, it is a load of fun. It is an amazing game. Oh, they did make Jocasta. Immediately activate your other cards here without using up their ability. Oh, that's broken. I can't afford it right now. I don't have 5,000. I've only got 19. But I can get my free 50. Yay. I'm still holding on to my gold because I never know if something's going to come up. Super Adaptoid. Steal the text from an enemy. Activate card here. Well, that's pretty busted. Yep, the hoo-ha. WHOHA. Hoo-ha. If you're not sure what a hoo-ha is, I can't help you. I really can't help you. Offers. Okay. No, I don't need a lasher. I'm not paying $30. When I started playing this game, I started playing it, the free game, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to buy a couple of games, see how it goes out. Now, that becomes addicting after a while. You will end up not being able to regulate yourself when they're like, oh, they have that card. I'm going to spend $20. I'm going to spend $10. And then I said, why am I spending money for virtual? I like having things in my hand now. If they were ever to turn Marvel Snap into a card game, that would be interesting. You know, my favorite deck is Wongster. Let me show you what Wongster looks like. Wongster is one of those strategies that just holds up over time. Everything here has a purpose. Even Emperor Hulkling. So we go back into, where's Super Wong? I could take out Mr. Negative out of that one eventually, but I had to find something to replace it with. So we're going to stay with Wongster. There we go. Problem solved. Starlet, hey sweetheart, what's going on? One of my favorite people. How you doing? Y'all go check out Starlet. She is an incredible streamer. She's a variety streamer on Twitch. Love her personality, one of the dopest people ever, and flat out beautiful. Yeah, I said what I said. You knew what this is all about the minute you rolled up in here. What's going on, my dear? Always nothing but love and vibes up in here. Are you streaming now? First one to fill this gets max 3. I will do that, and we'll go ahead and do that. We'll end it. I'm sure he's got, yep, Captain America shield. Not now, probably in the next hour. Okay. Oh, you got a, yeah. I've always loved the Wong decks, honestly. 3 or 4 cost 1 less. So let's put, ooh. You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Whatever else they could give me, I would much rather have that extra turn. Alright, so alright, so Wong, Sam. I feel like it's a patriotic deck of some type. Good grief. Alright, Ooh, I don't know what to do. Because putting Wanda out there, but she reduces 3 or 4 costs 1 less. So, yikes. Okay. I'm going to have to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it. If y'all are out here hanging out with me tonight, I appreciate it. And thank you to people who just pop up for just the support. Y'all don't even realize how much that support helps. It helps a great deal, especially after 5 turns, move all characters here to other random locations. Oh, heck. Let's do, that's 5. So go ahead and put Panther here. There's a method to my madness. Yep, can put up big numbers if I do it right. Shuri, Sunspot. I knew it. Bargain shite. Oh, now White Tiger shows up. Okay. No problem, though. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Arnim Zola there. Y'all doing all this moving around. Stop it. Mm-hmm. 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 Groovy, groovy. Okay. You. Oh, okay. I see how you operate. No problem. I got you, boo. I got you. So what is attached to him? The helicarrier? Yeah, no. We're going to do this. I'm gonna put you there, and I'm gonna put you there. Why? Because I end this the way I think it'll end. The crazy thing is, it actually worked out better than I thought, and I still win. Oh, why didn't you snap, Ray? Come on, let's go. Oh, let's go. Give me your shit. Let's go. Thank you, Ray. You were too much of a coward. Thank you so much for that. I mean, you were a worthy opponent. My apologies. That's why I run this deck. It's just watch out for. Oh, I know about Shang-Chi and Cosmo. I already know. But once you put them down, they're not going to move. And even if they get Shang-Chi out, that's fine. I don't panic. As long as I can get Wong, Mystique, Ironheart, and Odin in the same spot, my numbers are going to pop. But I've learned to be flexible. I've learned to be very flexible with this. We'll do one more and we'll take it from there. What's going on, everyone? Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Doing a test stream tonight. Your boy is getting back into his groove, and I am beyond excited, and I am looking forward to it. You know what? Let's start it off. Let's start off with that, and we'll do that. Thank you for coming to play, and we'll end it. Let's start it off that way. Oh, it's gonna be a destruction deck. I can tell. All right, so I got three. So who's my third? Oh, that actually works out. That actually works out. I don't have to sacrifice the third one. And I will put that there. There we go. It's gonna be a minute if I put Arnim Zola out, but depending on what I draw will determine what I do. Thanks to Utopia coming out, I can put out magic and anything that's 3 or 4 costs a little early. Doggone it! Ah! So I don't know what that last area is going to be. That's fine. That's fine. But you know what? Nothing beats a failure but a try. Let's see if it can give us something. Nakia, okay. The booster. It still worked. Oh, wow. I never liked the Living Tribunal. Only because it splits it across the board. So if you got 2 areas that are going to win it for you, you know what? Who hurt you? That's fine. Too early. Oh, wow. That's too early. Mm, these hands have been hot garbage. Not gonna lie. All right, here is a gamble. So in the end, I can either, because Arnim Zola's got to go here. My hope is when I put Arnim Zola there, that's fine. Your mama. I am Iron Man. That's cool. Wakanda forever, buddy. Oh, if I pulled out, if I had gotten Wong, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a chance and hope that Arnim Zola hits Black Panther. Historically, he always no, son of a gun. Ah. Oh, oh my gosh, that was close. That was close as hell, yo. Oh, let's go. So even without Wong, I was still able to make it work. So thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think to counter it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anytime I got Scarlet Witch, that means I now have a chance, especially if it's an area that's gonna be detrimental to me, or in this case it was too many magic. So you only had one area that was beneficial other than, limbo. So that's always the best thing to do. That helps make it spreads it out a little bit easier, a little bit more incredibly. What's going on, Chaotic? How you doing, man? Yeah, a Marvel card game. Marvel Snap is a lot of fun, very interactive, and very strategic. Um, yes, of course I'm going to Snap, and I'm going to end because I don't have anything right now. Whoever's winning this location, so Baxter Building could be a benefit. Oh, okay. So Magic's got to go here, or I could put Scarlet Witch there. There's only so many cards that can negate effects, and Scarlet the Witcher. So what did she turn into? Dark Dimension. Cards here are not revealed until the game ends. Oh, that's spicy. That is spicy. Give a no. No, you're not gonna play this game with me. No. No. Hopefully you guys have had a good weekend. I hope you guys have been staying safe. You're taking care of your loved ones. The world has gotten absolutely insane. Give me that extra round. Yep. Now we can do some business here. We're gonna put Wong out here. Cloak, okay. He's a mover. Alright, Wong. Activated. Oh. I put her down. Anytime you play Wong and if you draw Mystique, play her automatically. Automatically. She's like, hey, love, what's going on? How are you, sweetheart? Oh my goodness, I see all the cool people coming up in here. How is everybody doing? Good to see you. Oh my goodness. That's why I love getting back into streaming. Because I have missed everyone. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so let's put her here first. And then we'll put here. Because once we put Odin here, it activates. Hulkbuster is going to use Nakia. Iron Fist. Multiple Man. Okay. Okay. Psylocke. Hopefully you guys have been taking care of yourselves. Final turn. Oof. If that had been sooner, That one is in a turn. Put a created card from your hand. A created card. Oh, okay. A card generated during the game rather than starting in a deck. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's not gonna do me much good. But when in doubt, put the old man out. And here we go. Because I could have did White Tiger. Oh yeah, I know about Nimrod. Oh, I know about Nimrod. Trying to learn how to play. The game is fun. The object is simple. You have three areas, and you're using your cards to power up enough that you take over those. So whoever wins at least two of the three areas at the end of typically 6 turns wins. Heimdall moves everyone, but it's not really going to matter because that goes over there. And Shiba! Let's go! Give me your shit! Yeah! Mm! Definitely give you the fist bump on that one. Yeah! This is my combo. If you use those 4 cards and you can get them in sync, this is the result. Every time. Wong first. Mystique has to follow Wong. Then you can put Ironheart down, and then Odin will be your final. Now, does it always work? No. So, if you don't have either one of Odin or Ironheart, if you can get Black Panther, and if you get Black Panther with Wong, and then you get Arnim Zola will destroy them and copy them to the other areas. And every time Black Panther hits, his power doubles. Oh, I always get mad when I play Galactus deck. Honestly, it doesn't bother me anymore. At one point, it did because I don't have Galactus. Hark! I got 200 credits. Woo! I get to boost. I actually get to upgrade one of my cards. That's dope. I fulfilled that mission. We'll go to that one. I fulfilled that mission, and I did not gain anything else, but that is fine. Let's go to the collection. All right. Is there anything upgradable right now? Anything for mastery? Anything that I'm using. These are all the cards that I have gained over the course of playing this game. And let me tell you, a lot of them were not easy, but they were fun as Hades. Is there one here that I'm using now that I could put some bling onto it? So what's been going on with everybody this weekend? What have y'all been up to? Did y'all have to work? Did you get into any type of fun? Um, what did everybody get into? I had to work all day yesterday. And today was just as busy because I had meeting after meeting after meeting because BlurredCon is coming up in March and we're trying to make sure everything has been put in place. You know what? Let's just go to the top and we'll just grab one. I actually enjoy Devil Dinosaur. So we're going to take Devil Dinosaur and we're going to add some things to it. Um, let's add a different frame to him. Red. I think the red neon works. Unlock it. They tend to use different cosmetics for certain things. They don't always work out. Let's do foil, shall we? Oh yeah, we'll save that. put down psychedelic bananas. So let's escape that. So that one's been upgraded to look pretty dope. Housewarming for a friend and clean the garage to make room for the new. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations! What are you rolling in? You ain't got to tell me, but that's a blessing nonetheless. I always try to stack my credit. So do I, but if there's something that I like, then I'll grab it. But I haven't seen anything lately that I want. Watch Bama B Vandy. Okay. Um, I went I went out to the new art openings on Friday, work on Saturday, and work Sunday. Ooh, okay, okay. Is the stingray for you or for that significant other of yours? Is it yours? Are you flexing this? I want to know. I want to know. Blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. I am here for it. Let's go. Know what I'm saying? Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? I thank God every day for life, health, and strength. I wake up every morning and I say, thank you, Father, for this day. It's my, but so you have a key. So technically it's yours because it's, you know, the whole thing, what's mine is yours and what's mine is mine. Or in this case, what's his is yours and what's yours is yours. Unless you sign a release form. I signed a release form. Now he shares his bunions with me. Uh, uh, I am so happy to get back into streaming. I'm not gonna lie. Exactly, but yes, bless. It's his dream car, so I was so proud that he was. I am happy. Anytime you are able to acquire something that you have longed to get, that is a blessing. And although I haven't gotten everything that I've wanted, the things that I have gotten, I'm grateful for. Every day is a blessing, y'all. Anytime you have the opportunity to influence or bless someone or just to make someone's life a little easier, a little simpler, you want to take that chance, take that opportunity because karma looks at that and goes, okay, you showed that you were kind enough to do this, then I'm going to bless you with this. And that is how it goes. The blessing is always there, and it's a wonderful thing. So I'm just blessed that y'all are here with me tonight. I know it's late for some of y'all. I do apologize for the lateness of the hour, but I had 5 meetings today. I had the podcast tonight on Room Full of Blurs. Go check us out because we have dope conversations. We talk to all types of blurred creators across the board, and we have incredible topics of discussion, and we just have fun. I'm getting back into streaming after the podcast on Sundays. It took me a little bit more time tonight because I had to make sure. Yes. And that's the other thing. That's the other blessing about it. The Blurticorn combos are back. I've already done 2 so far. They're on my YouTube channel under the live tab. I need to shift it over so it can be actual videos so people can see it. I am working to get my channel monetized. And I know there are going to be some days where I'll be streaming for long term. There's going to be some I'm going to put videos out. Is there a way to get interviewed on the Blurred podcast? Like a list? Which Blurred podcast are you talking about? That's because, as crazy as it sounds, I never thought I'd say this. Blurred is a general term. So, are you looking at a specific podcast? If so, what is that name? Oh, everybody and their mama trying to reach out to me now. There we go. Anytime I can put a smile on someone's face, I will definitely do it. Because people have been blessing me with their smiles. So, all right. So, would y'all like to see me try another game? Because I know that I think it was chaotic that wanted to learn how to play Marble Snap. Marble Snap is easy to learn once you know what the object of the game is and what you're working with. But you know what? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Uh, but I'm blessed and I'm grateful to be getting back into my stream, getting back into doing the convos. Okay. All right. So first of all, sportsmanship. We always do the head bump. All right. So when you snap right here, you're basically it's like poker. Okay, I'll see your one and raise you one. So now this is going to start to increase. So the next turn it goes up to two. I don't have anything out here in turn one to put out. And I could put it on any one of these, but after three turns, all of these areas are revealed. So Sokovia, discard a card. I don't even know what card was discarded, but I have a feel. Ah, okay. Hey, it works. No complaints. So what was the discarded card? Oh, White Tiger. Lame. Okay, so I can't do anything now on a turn two. The good thing is that Limbo has now been revealed. So now we see what the third area is. Central Park. Add a square. And Sasquatch is the Hulkling. Cost one less for each card you play this turn. Okay. So he's basically a beater. So I can't do anything right now. Even though she's lit up and I could put her down, I need to put her with Wong. But this limits me because I've only got so much space. So I have to end it for now. Friggin' Marvel Boy, really? Alright, so Wong will go here. I will end that. Okay, what's Kate Bishop got going on? Add two arrows to your hand. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna just make it. Ah. Okay, you know what? I need to do this. So I put her there. And I'll put her here. Hopefully it will not work against me. Okay, Scarlet Spot. Yes! Nice. Nice. And she copies Wong. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Scarlet Witch. Yeah, we don't need any more squirrels. Why am I... You know, that's fine. If I get the card that I'm looking for, it's going to work out. And it didn't work out. But that's fine. So I'm going to take... let's see. You know what? Let's beat it up. Put you there. If I can get, as long as I can score Ironheart, I have a shot. Please give me her. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, oh, now you want to snap, you jerk. Okay, you know what? Your mama. How about that? Um, dang. Actually, I'll put you there, and I'll put you here. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so that area for sure. After you play this, move it to this. You can't move anything. Okay, got a shot. Got a shot. Still got a shot. Oh! let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, we are scoring deep over here. Let's go. I still got my streak. Let's go. Thank you so much, Alex, for that game. I appreciate you, sir. You had me in the first. Let's go. Let's do it. But you see what I did, though. A lot of people don't realize, like, well, wait, I still don't understand why you did what you did. Yo, what's up, bro? Ham, how you doing, man? I am back, bro. I am back. Welcome back. Dun-dun. The dreams of your take you out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around. Well, those dreams that remain every turn around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Ja, yeah, well, we need ya. Y'all know, y'all, the words, the lyrics. Yeah, we teach them a lot because we got them on the spot. Welcome back. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Looks kind of like Sudoku. It can be like Sudoku. Sudoku. Thank you. I always get those letters mixed up because your strategy is to take over a spot. So the numbers work in your favor. They can work with you. They can work against you. It all depends. And okay, I can get something seasonal. Ooh, I get 100 credits. Ooh. All right, so I got the credits. So let's go over here. And is there anything worth grabbing? 400 credits. I could upgrade my Jubilee and get a +8 because now what you're going to be seeing is called the collector's trait. Let me see if there's anything here that's worth spending my gold on. Death Strike, Venom, Modok, Martyr, Ultron, Infinite. Nope, nothing there. Yep, and you guessed it, people spend real money on this game. I get 30 free boosters, and that's it. Thanks for showing me how to play. I'm going to go to Checkers for a cheat. Oh, that sounds so good. Unfortunately, I can't go anywhere because my headlight is out, and I don't want some cop deciding that he wants to use me as an example. So I'm going to have to do it tomorrow morning. All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade Jubilee. She will get me 8 points on the collector's ladder. And she gets to bling out a little bit. So now her frame is animated. Jubilee is actually a really powerful. See you later. Take it easy. Good to see you again. Please come back. Thank y'all everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate you. Alright, so what collector's reserve do I have? Yeah! That is one card that I have not been able to get. He creates rocks, which is dope. I'm going to claim him. And he's mastery level 4, so I can put bananas on him. I only spend it on a season card. Spartan, what's going on, big man? How you doing? Deacon Deadlift is in the house. What is up, dude? Nothing much, man. I was doing a test stream. Now that I'm getting back into my groove of streaming again, I can't let Tafari, Laney, and Lady Mandalore get ahead of me now. Now that they're monetized, I got to put in the work. So I'm getting back into my groove again, and I'm actually happy to do it. Okay, nothing that I need here. I only have 85, so there's not much I can really do with that. And I actually gain 1,000. That means it goes up to the next level, which is dope. Okay. I think I have done all that I can do for Snap for tonight. We're going to quit the game. And we're going to bounce over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Your boy Montel, aka Navy Montel, aka the Frosty Bearded Blurticorn, is back in the streaming platform. Prism is looks like Prism is going to be a nice fit. It's more streamlined. It looks cleaner, as you can tell. See, I wouldn't have had this issue with Streamlab. It would have just caused me all kinds of problems. And I'm so happy that I'm doing this. I'm glad to be back. Slowly but surely, I'm getting back into my stream. We're going to have streams where there's going to be a lot of motivational chat. We're going to talk up about getting things going, showing people that it's cool to be the coolest nerd and blurred around. Have fun, banter, chats, snacks. If you're on Twitch, thank you for following me. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the love. If you hear me on YouTube, thank you so much. Please don't forget that like and share and hit that notification when you want to know what's going on with me. But definitely, please put a thumbs up on this. I really appreciate it. Even though it's a test, this is just. I actually enjoy Prism. Honestly, I really enjoy Prism. Prism is streamlined. Now, I will tell you this. If you've never streamed before, there is a procedure that goes with creating a streaming platform. And simply put, this is the four things I will tell anyone to put up. You want to get your opening screen, stream starting. You get your closing screen, streams ending. Thank you for joining us. You've got your, I call it my chat screen. Okay, you got your chat screen, like this one. This is the chat screen. But when you go over here, this becomes the gaming screen. Pretty much, chats over here, followers and stuff over here. And I like this particular widget because it didn't have this before, so I had no idea how many people were here and who was here with me. And then of course you got your ending screen. So when you came on, as I started my stream, you saw this. And then I transitioned over to here where it's just me, my grill, the chat, and a few other things. Now you can add more widgets, but honestly, sometimes less is more. And then when it's time to do the thing, over here and you do the thing. And then when you're done, you got your final screen over here. So I'm going to end this on this note. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for the support. I'm back into the streaming scheme. Getting back into the groove. I am elated. I am over the moon doing this. It feels good. I have missed this. I missed it greatly. I would tell you, Bama, if you want, I would recommend getting the Prism Plus. It's $9 a month, but you get access to everything. So I'm gonna be still piddling around and playing with it. But the free one only allows you to stream on one particular platform. So tonight, if I didn't get it, it would have either been YouTube or Twitch. So I wanted to do it on both so I can gauge how it looked. But thank you everyone for all the support and all the love. Don't forget to like and share this particular test. Tell me what you think. Did it look good? Did you have fun? Go over to my Twitch if you get a chance. Please follow me there if you haven't. If you want to follow, that'd be wonderful. If you want to subscribe, please do, because every little bit helps. Believe it or not, the little bit that I've gotten from Twitch has allowed me to pay for Prism, and I want to be able to continue to do this. I am on the road to monetize. I'm on the road to make it so people, if they want to be generous, they can, and everything that I get from my streams goes back into my stream. That is something that I have promised. That is something I will continue to do. Whether it's a game on Steam, whether it's upgrading my wow, whether it's upgrading my computer in any way, whichever way it goes, and I'm gonna support it too. So there are some of us in the blurred sphere who are just trying to create meaningful content and still be able to support that. So whether it's getting a new game, upgrading to a different interface. In my case, I think one of my next goals is my chair. My chair is pretty much dying. You can't see it from uh here down. Let me see this. Here down, but my cushion is falling apart. So I think that will be my birthday gift to myself after I come back from Page. But I will be back here next Sunday, and I'll be streaming a little earlier, which is exciting. Um, Blurticorn Convos are on Fridays. It won't be this Friday. Unfortunately, I've got some things going on. I gotta help a friend, and I have some visitors coming from out of town. So I might do it. I might do it Friday early. I don't know yet. Anyway, the combos are gonna be back on Fridays at 7 p.m. Unless I'm in the middle of doing something. Streams are gonna be Sundays after the Roomful of Blurs podcast, which is anywhere between 9 and 10. So if you're a night bird, you want to come hang out, by all means, please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Please don't forget to follow. And if you want to submit a bit, if you want to subscribe, if you want to contribute, please do, by all means. Thank you so much for this. And I'm going to come back over here. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, just sticking with your boy. And if you see anything glitchy or anything out of place in the stream, please let me know, because I want to make it as clean and fun as possible. So, in the meantime and in between time, as I tell all of you beautiful, sexy people to do, please continue to do this for yourselves, your loved ones, the people that you care about the most, all the fellow blurds, all of the Blurred podcasts, and myself. Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and always stay sexy. I'll see y'all next week. I'm back, and I'm excited. Oh, so many games, so much conversation. Please feel free to join me. I would love to have that interaction. Thank you to everyone who joined me tonight. Bama and Spartan and She Slays and Chaotic and Starlet and Our Family Plays Games. Everybody, thank you so much for coming in here tonight. Y'all made this test stream a lot of fun. And I'm glad to be back. Y'all have a good night. Have a wonderful week. And I will see y'all next week. Bye now.